Okay, let's see how we're doing. Oh shit. I forgot to do something, but it should be fine. Okay. Anyway, let's get on with it. There we go. Okay, I do have everything playing properly. Hey Rex. Yo, I've heard all about those outfits you got ready for the ladies. Just leave it to me. I'll be snapping so many pictures your head will spin. This mini concert is gonna be awesome. Okay. Okay, it's just 3. Hold up. Perhaps we arrived too early. They aren't even letting people in yet. Too early? Don't be ridiculous. We're going to be the first ones in and get the very best seats. And once we're there, we can eliminate all of the men who would dare to gaze at Lady Laura with their lecherous eyes. Calm down, Chloe. Indeed, we must protect Lady Laura at all costs. I'm pretty sure she can protect herself. You did not need to step in. On the left, you'll see the auditorium. Both personas. Performances this afternoon will be held there. You can bet they're gonna be great. Buddy, I'm gonna be performing in one of them. Otto. Hello, Rin. Long time no see. Glad to see you made it. How could I not after all you did for us? Besides, I'm looking forward to that concert of yours. It's been a spell since my last conversation with Van Dyke, too. It would be nice to remedy that. His office is just on the right as you enter the building. Our concert isn't until this afternoon, so the two of you should have plenty of time to chat. Well, there are my plans sorted. Which one are you, Linda? Come on by to Class 4's Eastern Tea House. This outfit is so embarrassing. Okay, so you're the nice one. What up? Now that we've checked out on the first years, let's try out every single food stand. For our first scores, we've got Ultra Taco Pancakes. What? Oh, these are pretty good. Fidel, you're the only person I know who combines stuff from different stands into a culinary monstrosity like this. Okay, you certainly haven't met one person from the upper class. You're just messing with me now, right? There are some people like that. Oh, okay. Alright, I was supposed to do that. Hi, Toa. Reem. I just finished guiding the directors over to the main building. How about you go and meet them? Great minds think alike. I was just about to head over their way. Also, have you heard anything about Angelica, by any chance? Well, she hasn't gotten in touch, so I don't know if she'll make it. I see. Sorry, that's not the kind of thing I should be talking about when you've got a concert to focus on. Your sister's coming along to see you, too, right? All the more reason to put on a great show. You're right. This seems to be spectacular. Okay, so where are the directors? Main building? Oh, hey. What up? I forgot I still need to find, Thomas. last one. My cooking has improved by leaps and bounds thanks to your efforts. Some of the upper class students were even asking for seconds once they had finished. The shocked look on their faces when I told them I was the one who made it filled me with a twist of satisfaction. I feel the same. I'm glad I could help you make that moment happen, even if my involvement was pretty minimal. Don't be so modest. This was all thanks to you, Rean. Really, thank you for taking the time to bring me so many different unique dishes. And for that, I want you to have this. Seraph! What'd I do? This looks really valuable. Are you sure you want me to have it? Of course I am. Hopefully you'll find it helpful. To be perfectly honest, you helped me so much that I feel nothing I could offer would serve as proper repayment. But you have my eternal gratitude and my best wishes from here on. Thank you. Well, let's see what that does. First let's check what kind of quartz it is. Emblem. Okay, so it's a normal quartz. Shining and Seraphic Ring. Oh. Why would I toss that? Let's, I mean, it'll be a little bit of overlap, but I don't care. Still, I hear young Machia's grades place him comfortably at the top of his class. You must be incredibly proud. I am certainly pleased from an academic perspective, but I'm amazed by Jutsu's balance of academics and athleticism. And despite his many achievements, he always looks so calm and composed. He clearly took after you in that regard. I think you're embarrassed. Well, I can't say I saw this coming. I've heard that the two of them will be singing together during Class 7's concert. What would you say to sing together during that performance? It only seems fitting, after all. You can't be serious! What a marvelous idea. I would be happy to. I can only hope that my son doesn't bring your brother any embarrassment on the stage. Dad! They're from opposing factions, but I guess their duties here would have them interacting quite a bit. It actually seems like they're pretty good friends, too. Looks can be deceiving, but for now, let's just assume yes. I didn't mean to press that. What's up? Today's finally Class 7's time to shine, isn't it? How exciting! It will be the... how exciting it will be to see you all perform. Break a leg. Not literally, I hope. Oh, it sounds like you had quite the time yesterday. Indeed, Instructor Makarov and I got rather carried away discussing our families and their quirks. Although I was taken aback when, partway through said discussion, a mysterious lady butted her way in. It turned out that she was only his sister. Not to imply that I was relieved to hear that. You were definitely relieved to hear that. Never even crossed my mind. Okay, what happened here? Oh, hey! I'm guessing Anton's down there. What the fuck happened to him? Anton was so excited to eat a pretty maid's cooking that he gorged himself until he was sick. He's lying down now. I hate to say I told him so, but... Hey man, don't be ashamed to say that. Don't talk to me. Dumbass. Okay, where the hell's Thomas? Ah, hey, what up? Don't you try to stop me, Makarov. I'm going to see Mint's class no matter what. Hold up, I told you I'd take you. Don't just wander off on your own. Please, you get lost on a one-way street. I've seen Mint, and if you're anything like her, you're just as lost as she is. We'd get lost whenever the two of us went anywhere together. And whose fault was that? You think you can butt into everyone's business, but you're too clumsy to actually help them. Vanilla! I just like for you to exert the slightest bit of self-awareness. Pot? Yeah, thank you, Makarov! Right back at you. Just don't wander off on your own or something, alright? I'll be done in like half an hour, so just Don't cause any trouble until then, deal? He has it rough. Okay. So everything's okay back at the company then. I'm surprised you managed to find time to make it. Fuck. That's my phone. I'll just leave it there for now. So everything's okay back at the company then. I'm surprised you managed to find the time to make it over here. To make over it here. Especially with everything that's happening in Crossbell. As I've told you before, time is something you make, not something you find. And as a member of the board of directors, the Academy Festival is exactly what I needed to make time for. How else would I be able to see how the Academy is being run? My, what impressive time management. I can only hope your logistical wizardry helps you put the pieces of my company back together. Was that supposed to be a jab at my new self-supporting accounting system? You may not have noticed, but times have changed. Increasing efficiency is the only way a corporation can remain successful. Your policies might have worked when you were chairman, but they do nothing but hurt the company if enacted today. Funny how all that efficiency makes communication and cooperation between divisions so much harder. That's just what happens when a corporation develops and grows. A problem, perhaps, but a necessary one. Bah! Well, you just drop it! You haven't seen each other in 5 years, and the first thing you do is start arguing? I, for one, am overjoyed to see how well these two still get along. Well? What do you mean, well? Are we talking about the same people? I think this might actually be how they get along. I think Reen is right on this one. They just mildly tolerate each other, instead. Excellent work last night, Schwarzer. Class 7 accomplished something that few others could. I've sent young George and Instructor Thomas to investigate the old schoolhouse now that things have settled down. I expect they will report their findings soon enough. Meanwhile, you should all take the time to enjoy yourselves today. After all, it was you yourselves who carved that path towards today. Thank you. Okay, so I just have to go there. I'm just doing some checks. Hey, guys. I don't know why I didn't notice you at first. Look at them both, taking it all in. Especially Toma. This is the first time he's set foot outside the Highlands, after all. You can almost see his eyes sparkling. I'm glad he's having a great time. Same here. My decision to come to Thoris means that now Toma's been able to see another part of the world for himself. Who knows? Perhaps this is the way the winds and the goddess wanted it to be. And they're just watching her work. Reed! It's good to see you again. Sorry to bother you out of the blue. Glad to see you two could make it all the way out here. But I heard you two ran into trouble on the way here. What happened? Well, we stayed the night at my house in Heimdall yesterday, you see. Then, Tomo here thought it would be a great idea to get lost while exploring the city. It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know it would be so big? Or be so full of people? Don't worry, I had the same reaction when I first visited. At least they found you safe and sound. How are things back in Nord? Over here, it's hard not to feel the tension at the Crossbell border, but I'm curious if that's the same there. To be honest, it hasn't really had any effect on Nord. Should things take a turn for the worse, Centergate is ready to act. Lieutenant General Vander seems to have a handle on the situation, though. He also got us permission to go through really quickly. Sounds like we had a lot to thank him for. Sounds like we have a lot to thank him for. I thought I didn't read that properly. Anyway. Indeed, I hope I'll have the chance to do so personally at some point. But that's enough of this serious talk. Have a good time today, both of you. Will do. Still working? Look all you want. Okay. Who are you? I see. This looks pretty good to me. Okay, that's all you say? sister decided out of the blue that she wanted to make some sweets today. That's great, I said. Have fun, I said. But she just had to drag me along with her. Once she gets an idea into her head, she doesn't want to hear a word I say. Okay, time to put some toppings on. What are you guys making? Feel free to top it with whatever fruit you'd like. Well, as long as it's not pineapple. Pineapple prevents the batter from hardening properly. What are you guys making? Pie or something? Things are the upset of Cody and Crossbow right now. On top of that, rumor has it they're freezing Aragonian assets. My wife told me I had to come here and learn how to cook, but it's kind of hard to focus right now. You have it rough, buddy. Elliot! Elliot, my sweet boy, why do you shrink from your father's loving embrace? Because it's embarrassing. Fiona, a little help, please? This is the first time we've been together in so long. It wouldn't be right for me to intrude on your bonding time. Unless, however, Dad gets too carried away, in which case he should expect a severe scolding later. You resemble your mother more with each passing day, Fiona. Looks like Fiona rules the roost here. Oh, hey. Oh, Rean. How nice to see you, Rean. It's been too long. Agreed. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant General. I know you're incredibly busy. Think nothing of it. Nothing in the world could keep me from seeing my beloved son take the stage by storm. Admittedly, this does make things more difficult for Neithard. Is Ikarelia a fortress right now? Right now, right? I fucked that up. Ah, he is. I've left him in charge of maintaining contact with the other armored divisions. In our circumstances... If our circumstances weren't quite so precarious, I would have allowed him to remain here to attend the festival. But I'd bet anything he'll be a commander someday, so I figured he might as well get some good experience in. I suppose so. Things must be really tense over at Crossbell. Still no sympathy for your subordinates, I see. That's mercilessness aside, best of luck on your performance, Elliot. Try to put on a show that will leave even this stubborn old man flabbergasted. Old man? I'll definitely try. Besides, I've got to prove that I've come a long way since I first entered the academy. And the rest of us will be there to help you do so. Oh, Klein's parents. I told Klein to go spend some time with his friends. This will be his last chance to enjoy the festival like this. I want him to get everything he can out of it. Okay. Okay, good. That's not Mint playing. The head of the club agreed to arrange an impromptu chorus. Oh, look at how happy the kids are. Okay. Where's Mint? Klein and Casper. My mom told me to go hang out with my friends today. You in? Sure. Let's invite Laura and Monica along too. Well, good on you guys. On buttons. Oh, hey. Annabelle. What up? I still have not forgiven Father. How presumptuous of him to arrange my marriage without so much as telling me. I must apologize for not mentioning it myself. Although, based on who you are due to marry, I assume you wouldn't be terribly keen on hearing anything more about him. That's small mercy. Soldiers like him are nothing but uncivilized brutes. I mean, you're at a military academy, dear. Is that really okay for you to say? No, my lady, I'm afraid he is not involved with the military at all. Surely you've heard of the Lake Lord family of fishermen. What? The Lake Lord family? The same Lake Lords who make all the fishing equipment? I can't believe this. Why wasn't I informed? They led me to believe he was someone of military status. So they just left her in the dark about stuff. Although the head of the family is a mere baron, the Lake Lords are rather influential. Though, given your graceful nature, I would not have assumed you would find one of their sons to be an appropriate match. I am terribly, terribly sorry. How lovely it is to enjoy a little meal on the rooftop. I could say this yearly tradition of my own, albeit a delicious one. Okay, good for you. Hey, this two finally hanging out together. This is some great pie, isn't it? It really is. It reminds me of the pies your mom used to bake for us. It really does. Nobody in town made better pies. Come on, you got this. I finally asked her. I'm so happy right now. I've been dreaming about being able to talk to her like this for so long. Maybe I'll get to spend the whole day right by Alan's side. These two are ending up together. There is no question about that. Is it true that all of you will be performing too? Be still my heart to think I've added another handful of souls to the growing roster of those my art has moved. Please forgive me, I am but a sinful man. I'm pretty sure you weren't the influence for that. How you two doing? The rooftop's the best, but now I want a nap. Can you not? I don't think I know anyone who loves anything as much as you love naps. This might be my last chance for a good rooftop nap, too. Even she's concerned about what's happening in Crossville. Oh, here you are. Are you two already done looking at the attractions? Not a chance, we're just taking an itsy-bitsy little break. We're locked in a deathmatch. And the upper hand is mine. What are you guys doing? You're not taking me down that easy. I've turned the tables before, and I will turn the tables again. I don't know if I've ever seen you so this serious, Millium. I'm gonna win and tell Lecter all about it later. What are you guys playing or doing? Is this about Mishi Panic? I bragged to him sooner, but he couldn't end up making it to the festival. The captain from the intelligence division? Yeah, he went off to Crossville this morning. And once again, Millium casually reveals military secrets to everyone within earshot. Yep. What could have happened that they needed him in Crossville so quickly? Things must be really bad over there. Before I go to the old schoolhouse, let's check out the library. I know Thomas is over there, but still. Hey, these two. What up? Rosine brought me here. I'm gonna read some books with Annie. Good for you? There's so many books me and Kurt haven't even seen before. I think I'm gonna read one about fish. So you're gonna become a fisherman like, That's my phone. The fuck's going on? Oh, shit, what the hell? Mom, what the fuck are you sending me? I'll just leave that for later. Anyway, what was I saying? It was Kurt and Annie's turn to be shown around the festival today, but they seem to have occupied themselves with reading. They're both well-behaved children, so I've decided to help Instructor Thomas instead. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing, but it seems incredibly important. Also, I thought you were in the freaking old schoolhouse. What the fuck, man? What up, Thomas? I've got some shit for you to try. Dear me. Oh, right. He still says all this same stuff. Enigmatic hotpot. This should be the last one. Dangerous meatball. There it is. I am simply flabbergasted at how many strange and wonderful dishes you brought me. You've taken my tongue on a journey around the Empire and showed it new perspectives on our history and culture. Every single dish had its own unique flavor too. Some were odd, others were fragrant, but all of them were unique. He really ate them all, didn't he? Yes, he did. Well, glad I could help, but I think. This is never gonna happen without you. Thank you. My research has been proceeding swimmingly. It would be terrible for me not to return the favor somehow. Yokai Gem. This seems almost too valuable. Are you sure you don't mind me taking it? Please, by all means. I have every intention of supporting you in every way I can, just as any of your instructors would. I'll make sure that my classes are even more interesting than they already are. I hope you're excited. Great. Okay, trying to see what Joke got wrong buttons. Yokai Jump. Attacks and crafts cause, huh. And strength up by 30. Honestly, at this point, I don't think I needed any more Sepith. Not like anyone needs it, really. Anyway. I also need to trade out the Sepith Masters I have. I also want to talk to Barrow. But first, before anything... I think that was... Oh yeah, that's one that was already there. No one up here. Okay, Student Union. We're gonna talk to Barrow. But first, let's look around here. Oh, hey, what up? I thought it was the server lady in the cafe. We're turning the stage shows today into a little date. I think today's gonna be fun. I'm really grateful to you students for setting up such a primo date spot. Okay, good for you, I guess. So there's an operetta and a mini concert today. Both sound like fun to me. Oh, your class is doing a concert? Good luck. Thank you, I guess. Morris. Wait, are these guys yeah, Elliot's friends. Wait, aren't you Elliot's friends from the Music Academy? That's right. Rain wasn't it? We've heard all about your concert, so we thought we'd come along and see it ourselves. Elliot arranged it all himself, didn't he? There was no way we could miss something like that. Yeah, I can hardly wait. Well, thanks for coming. I hope it'll be worth your while. By the way, we are doing a concert, but it's not gonna be the kind you're used to. It's a new genre of music, sort of. I do hope you enjoy it, though. A new genre? That sounds interesting. Now I'm even more excited. Elliot should have told us about that. We didn't say a thing. Well, it certainly seems like they'll have a good time. What, are you guys gonna sing Screamo or something? I'm kidding. I know they're not. I hear your class is putting on a show for the festival today, but you're not going to be able to perform on an empty stomach. Go ahead and order something if you feel hungry. Thanks, but I think I'm fine. I have a bunch of food stuff in my inventory. I have way too much money now. I was getting visitors to our chess lessons when an unpleasant-looking little girl started threatening me. What? Wait, are you talking about Makia's friend? What was with her anyway? She grabbed my collar. She can't do that, I'm a noble. I mean, I'll not be handled in that manner. Yeah, it was definitely Makia's friend. Did she go in there? That is not where Makias is. Patiri's been abducted by a... Oh no, it's even worse. Patiri's been abducted by a bunch of weirdos. I don't like this academy. Everyone here is a monster. You're in a military academy. They're all gonna be strong. Patiri, you good? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just here to find that damn Makias. Aw, there's no need to be so embarrassed. We're all friends here. Indeed. You're among kindred spirits. You can be honest with us. So, is this Makias of yours a pitcher or a catcher? What the fuck are you guys trying to teach her? Get away from me, you freaks! Patiri, you're in the wrong room. What is this horrible place? It's giving me the creeps. Let me out of here, I want to go home. I feel sorry for you, Patiri. I'm never coming back here ever again. She was so close. It's right here. You guys' mini concert is this afternoon, right? I heard that Makias will be on stage, so there's no way I could miss that. Good luck. I'm looking forward to it. Who would have thought that uniting our clubs could lead to such successful chess classes? I suppose it's true that getting involved is more fun than doing nothing. It's very fun when you know how to play. If I can get my husband to learn here, we'll be able to play at home. Well, that's good for you, I guess. Is this your husband? I've been interested in chess for a while. I've just never had the opportunity to sit down and play it. I want to learn how the pieces move before I head back for the day, at least. Hey, that's a good goal. Hey, what up, buddy? What? It's a graphical error. The newspaper is disappearing when you look at it from the front. What up, buddy? I invited my brother to the festival, but he didn't show up. What could he be up to? I figured he'd be back from Crossville by now. Maybe he got cut up at some really good fishing spot over there. I only have 4 points. Never mind. Oh, right. I was already here. Hey, what up? There's going to be both an orchestra and a mini concert at an operetta and a mini concert at the auditorium today. Normally this would be ideal material for our graduation albums, but unfortunately it's Rex taking the photos. I'm sorry guys, it's highly unlikely that any of you will end up in his shots. Yeah, at least he knows one. A lot more people seem to own normal cameras these days. I can only hope that I can take photos like this someday. It's all about practice, lady. You don't have to worry about that. Why are so many of them full of girls, though? Because of Rex. All the boys have got their heads cut off, or are out of focus or something. Yeah, that's definitely Rex doing that. She's got more victims. What up, buddy? Some scumbag conned me 20 years ago. But today, I'm finally going to find out who it is. Who he is. I mean, you're asking Beryl, you're asking the right person. What up? Some of the people here are here for really weird reasons. I feel like I'm the only one here who just wants her fortune told. What up, kiddo? I need to know how she feels. Okay, I'm guessing she had a falling out with a friend. What up? I can see everything. You're fascinated by the mysterious humanoid that was found in the old schoolhouse last night, aren't you? I have no idea what you're talking about. My apologies, that's not my fascination. That's my fascination, not yours. Beryl, do your job right for once. Are you aware this academy's mysteries don't end with the famous 7? There's another grimmer, darker set. Doesn't the thought of it just thrill you? Sure, so are you actually going to tell my fortune, or... I think we messed up Beryl's business here. Oh boy. I'm actually gonna fish a little because I don't know if there's gonna be a fight at some point because of story. So I want to build up some CP. Hey, what up? It's been some time, Rain. It really has, Viscount Darcy. Good to see you. I see you brought Klaus with you. I wouldn't miss Lady Laura's concert, even if all of my bones were broken and I had to drag myself to this academy. How would you drag yourself without bones? Working bones, I mean. I understand Klaus' appearance, but you have more important matters to attend to than a school concert, Father. Let's see that both of you made it, but it would be a lie to say I'm not worried. She has a point. Was it okay for you to leave the Courageous? Your fears are misplaced. The situation abroad may be somewhat shaky, but the Courageous isn't a military vessel. While I and the crew think it's regrettable we've reached this point, it's not our place to intervene. We intend to escort Prince Albert to the peace talks. Nothing more, nothing less. I see. So that's what's going on in Crossville. However, our duty does not change the fact that we are here for a brief respite. My lord, please purge all thoughts of political machinations from your mind and enjoy yourself while you're here. My thoughts exactly. In fact, I'd like to take this opportunity to finally explore your academy. Would you mind guiding us around, Laura? If you so desire. Now we got time, you three. Oh, hey. Vivi, what up? Come on by to Class 4's Eastern Tea House. How about it? You can even get your fortune told. It's totally reliable, too. I mean, considering what just happened, I'm somewhat bound to vouch for you. She had a bit of a point with the whole, you know, doing what your ancestors did. Anyway. I thought it would be nice to come and see the festival since I had some spare time. It seems that Dell raised some fine herbs, although that comes as no surprise. The seed flowers must have been raised by one of the club members too. Look how beautiful it's bloomed. You can tell whoever raised us put a lot of love into helping it grow. Hello. Jane stopped by earlier to compliment our herbs. As I always say, if you pour your love into whatever you're raising, it'll turn out great. Gardening really is a wonderful thing. Okay, time to build up some, you know, CP to not fuck up a fight. Or not get fucked in a fight. That's a salamander. Here. Yeah! I may not need to stay here for too long. Yep, I am not staying here for long. Oh, come on. There we go. Yep, I am all set to go. God, that lag. What the fuck happened there? Anyway, I'm gonna check on Sarah. Hey, Tabal, what up? Yo, Rain, it's been a while. Hey, Tabal. Did you come all this way just for the festival? Of course not. I wish. But sadly, I'm mostly here for work. Tagged along with Viscount Arcade, actually. What would he be doing here? I can't speak for the Viscount, but Topal and I came to swap info. Tensions are on the rise in Crossbell, and the forecast doesn't look pretty. That's why we need to keep... That's why we need to keep as up to date as possible about what's going on. That makes sense. Hold on, did you say swap info? With who? Toby, long time no see. And here he comes now. What up, buddy? It's Mick. I think that's how you say his name. But how many damn times have I told you to see me first if you're ever in Trista? You're never gonna be a productive member of society if you can't take some friendly advice, Toby. How many times do I have to tell you to stop? How many times do I have to tell you to stop calling me Toby? And enough with the life advice. You're not my dad. You're just old enough. You're just old enough to be. I wouldn't have expected the two of you to be acquainted. Once upon a time, I took care of this little runt. You could say that since the two of us been stuck like glue. Yeah, you took care of me. That's sure one way to put it. Especially if you ignore the fact that you used me and turned my life into a freaking bestseller. Is he the writer of his biography or something? Ooh, I read that one actually. Your youth must have been quite the roller coaster, but at least it made for some good reading. By the way, who was that sister in it? Was she really larger than life? Half the book was stuff this old geezer exaggerated or made up. Okay, sure, I might have bent the truth a little bit in the part where I died. I guess they've known each other for a long time now. As much as I hate to break up the good times, Instructor Sarah and Topal said that they were hoping for information. Does that make you their source? I guess you could say that, though though I prefer the term information broker. It's really more of a hobby than anything. Running the pawn shop's my main gig. A hobby, says the man holding some of the most dangerous info money can buy. On that note, we are going to spend all day flapping our gums, or... are we going to spend all day flapping our gums, or are we going to get down to business? Fine, fine, simmer down, young lady. Things must be pretty dire in Crossbow right about now. I should go. I get the feeling that I'm not meant to hear what they'll be discussing. Gonna check if there's anyone in here. Probably Crow, if anyone. And not even Crow. I'm trying to check up on everyone first, before anything. How was my wrist? Ow. I saw the map, there was not gonna be anyone there. What the fuck am I doing? Hey, what up? How you doing? Lambert left me in charge of reception. Part of the job is keeping an eye on Whitcomb, so he must have quite a bit of faith in me. Just the thought of it makes me super motivated. Hey, good for you. I don't think I checked the left wing of the main schoolhouse. I just talked to her and that was it. Things look pretty lively today. So, you want to go anywhere in particular? There are so many options that I simply don't know where to start. Perhaps I should ask you the same question. Is there anywhere that you would like to go first? Hi, Margarita. I'm stuck here on duty today. Oh, cruel fate, why must you draw me away from husband hunting? I think that's a blessing to everyone else. Mostly because of how dangerous your cooking tends to be. Although, this might be the ideal opportunity to capture any darlings who come through here. Hey! What up? My husband was able to wriggle out of work, so we came here to have some fun. Funnily enough, we did the same thing just after we got married. But the memory had completely slipped my mind until today. What up, Gordon? Managed to get a little bit of time off work, so I wanted to take my wife to the festival. Was the festival really this busy last time we visited? It might have been. I don't know. Who's this? Second year classroom. Okay. Hello. I had a ton of fun yesterday, so I'm gonna work extra hard today. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Eastern Tea House Miyabi. Okay. I don't remember if I checked this side of the main schoolhouse also. I might have forgotten, honestly. Oh, there's Mint. But, wait, was I supposed to be on reception duty? Mint, are you trying to give me a heart attack? Sorry about that, I kinda sorta completely forgot. That's... oh boy. Makarov, you have one hell of a family. Laura and I have plans to enjoy the festival together today. I'm leaving the reception in your hands, Mint. Good luck. Okay. Wait, right, I haven't checked the gym. Welcome to Mishi Panic. Best place to let off stress plus making something adorable. Wait a second. Wasn't the bank at Crossville in charge of Mishi's theme park? Ah, who cares? Nobody seems to be bothered by that so far. When you have violence against kid things good, so refreshing. Welcome to Mishi Panic. Okay, that's a little concerning. What up, Monk? Hey, Zixu. No matter how much I try, I can't beat the target score. If I ever made whoever came up with these crazy movement patterns, they're gonna regret giving me a giant hammer. Jesus. Reflexes alone are insufficient to get you through this game, it would seem. They put quite a bit of thought into this. Yeah, you need to be fast on your feet also. Glad to see the festival went forward in spite of everything. What in the world happened last night, though? Maybe I should send something in to Event Time asking about it. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get answers there. Okay, what are you guys going on about? We just can't win. Come on, Rudy. You gotta try harder. Are you serious? Before anything, I'm gonna save. You know. Oh boy, did I drop? I fucking dropped. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, should be fine for now. Okay. Let's go see George. I have to think of it. Isn't George down at the 7th floor? Still got a while before Elise arrives. Maybe we should take him something to eat. Elise should be close now, so I'd better see George and head back up before she gets here. Wait, I forgot to actually buy him something. Whoops. Guess I better go grab something tasty from one of the nearby stalls. Don't need to heal. Ah, hey, Crow's down here. Hey there, guys. Oh, what's up, Breen? His curiosity got the better of you too, huh? No helping that, I guess. I wondered if maybe you found out anything about it. Oh, I brought you a little something to eat too. Ooh, thanks. I was just thinking I could use a little sugary pick-me-up to get my brain back on track. Ah, this is one tasty-looking apple pie. Thanks, I'm feeling all fired up now. You seem taken with this thing, huh? Can't say I blame you, though. Yeah, it's really amazing, whatever it is. So, what do we know so far? Glad you asked. The deeper I look into it, the more fascinating it seems. It's not just a statue or anything like that. You can see those joints. This thing's clearly capable of movement. And on top of that, it's made of, well, something I can hardly even begin to describe. Some unknown metal, then? It's definitely not iron, and it's not one of those recently discovered special alloys either. It's some kind of fiendishly strong material that has properties of both metals and ceramics. If you knew how to manufacture it, you'd break in so much money it'd make your head spin. Wow. You think there's a possibility that it might be an ancient artifact? You mean like something from the era before the Septian calendar? I can't rule out the possibility, but in this case, my gut's telling me now. Artifacts are like black boxes. Not only do we not know what they're made from, we don't even know how they were made. This thing at least shows signs it was put together by some exceptionally skilled craftsmen and engineers. You can see it most clearly in the ornamental detailing in the joints. Ah, I see what you're talking about. Still, that basically sums up everything I do know. I've got no idea when it was made or who could even have built it. It'd help if we could at least figure out something about whoever piloted it, but no such luck there. Piloted? You're telling me someone's actually supposed to crawl inside this thing? The measurements I've taken seem to indicate a hollow area in the chest, and it's just the right size to accommodate a single person. If I could just find some way to open it, to get it open. And it's hard to imagine that some crazy person used to strap themselves inside this thing and run around. Jellica would be happier than a pig in a mud hole if she could see this. No doubt about that. It's not looking like she'll be able to make it to the festival, though. It's sad things ended up that way they did. Hey, don't you guys go getting all weepy on me now. It's still morning. I bet she'll just turn up out of nowhere this afternoon like nothing ever happened. Nothing even happened. And then she'll waltz right into the after party and round up all the hottest babes for herself. Ugh. Again. Still sore, are we? Feels like it's so long ago now. To think that was just last year. You're right though, it's hard to imagine her just staying put when she knows there's a party going on. I mean, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but this is Angie we're talking about. You've got that right. But hey, the festival's in full swing. We should be seeing the sights, not poking around down here. Why do you say the three of us cruise the campus and see if we can score some honeys? No can do. My sister should be showing up soon, and I promised I'd show her around. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Alright, have fun. I think I'll pass on the honey hunting, but I guess it's a good time to pack it in for today. I don't want to miss your concert later. Been looking forward to seeing what you've been practicing all this time. You're just adding more pressure, buddy. Well, I hope we don't disappoint. Hello, buddy. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can still pull out my sword here. Anyway, I'm just glad they didn't can the festival in the end. We still got plenty of time until the concert, so go out and have some fun. Get yourself pumped for it. Maybe I will. I can modify stuff here. Might be a bit out of my depth here, but that's not going to stop me from trying to figure this thing out. It's not like it's going to jump up and run away or anything. It's completely out of orbital energy. Which makes no sense, since it looks like it should be perfectly functional. Interesting. Murakumo. Nope. Nope. I'm not even gonna try. Anyway. Going back to the surface. Find it funny how they're just walking around like this is just normal now. Almost 10 a.m., which means Elise should be here any minute now. Might be good to make my way over to the front gate and wait for her. Yeah, everyone seems to wait. No, yeah, everyone's still where they were, so. I thought people had moved around, so I wanted to see, you know, where everyone was. Maybe get some extra dialogue out of the main cast. There's gonna be a long-ass cutscene that's gonna take me overtime. Fuck! I say that mostly as a joke right now, but, you know, it's a possibility. No, come on. There we go. Hi, Elise. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Oh yeah, he stayed up till midnight. Why do I have no budget? Come on. You can tell, huh? I was running all over yesterday, mainly rehearsals for a concert today, and some other tests last night.
兄様午後のステージもあるでしょうし、どうか少しでも休んでください。私は一人でも大丈夫というより、ご迷惑でなければ兄様の面倒を見させてほしいです。
There's nothing to worry yourself over, really. And there he goes petting someone again. Nah, I got enough sleep last night to keep me going strong today. If I try to rest now, it might actually sap my energy. Besides, you came all the way out from Heimdall to visit. I'd rather spend the day with you instead. I can only hang out till noon, though. After that, we've got our final prep for the concert.
兄様わかりました。それではお言葉に甘えさせていただきます。まずはどこに連れて行ってくださるんですか？
Oh, maybe we can start with Class 2's indoor garden. How's that sound? We walked around the academy together, and I showed her all of the different attractions on display. Oh, come on, buddy, stop. I'm guessing he won handedly. They could not win against their caretakers. I guess that's the best way to put it on that one. Hey! Everyone's all here. I took Elisa around on a grand tour of the festival. We stopped by all the big class attractions. Bumped into a lot of my classmates and their families, and even ran into instructor Sarah and a couple second years. By the time we'd finished seeing everything and chatting with everyone, the morning was nearly over. And now it's time for the concert. Or around time for the concert. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I went inside of the auditorium. Schwarzer? Is that Patrick? Hey, Patrick! Patrick? Oh, looks like Celestine? Celestine? I don't know. Celestine's out enjoying the festivities too. I believe you were a son of the Hyams family? Lady Elise, you're looking simply splendid today. I was hoping you might be able to make it. How utterly heartless of you to not tell me she'd be visiting. Is that any way to treat your bosom buddy, your dear friend? When were we friends, buddy? I know I called you bud and all that, but we're not friends. I'm sorry? Wait, when did you become my dear friend? When did we become dear friends? A good day to you, Masterine. And you must be his younger sister, who I've heard so much about. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Elise Schwarzer. It's good to see you, well, Lord Patrick. Please, please, there's no need for such formalities between us. Just call me Patrick. I know. Why don't we take this opportunity to stroll the campus together? Overprotective brother mode, I see. At least she's gonna die alone, ain't she? Schwarzer, what are you doing? What problem could you possibly have with me, with my taking the chance to foster good relations between our families? See, that's all well and good, but Elise hasn't made her debut into high society quite yet. Which means it's her brother's duty to shoo away the unwanted pests. Reen, Ugh, you always be such a tyrant when it comes to your sister. Come along, Master Patrick. It would be unseemly to disrupt such a beautiful display of familial dedication. There are still preparations to be made for the operetta, so I suggest we depart to tend to those soon. Really soon, apparently. I'm guessing that's the evening bell for the school. Bell? Oh, that's the noon chime. Was it really that late already? I suppose it must turn away empty-handed for now. But I hope you're prepared, Schwarzer. When this day's over, we'll know without a doubt which of our classes is the greater. Oh, I already know, but I guess you're about to find out. Looking forward to seeing your A-game. I think you overestimate your chances. Victory is as good as mine. I hope you'll be dazzled by my spectacular stage presence, Lady Elise. And assuming you'll be attending the after-party this evening, it would be my pleasure to share a dance. Master Patrick, I suggest we hurry to the auditorium. Your classmates are waiting for you. If you'll excuse us, Master Reen, Lady Elise. This time it was Celestine that cock-blocked them. You got to school with some rather amusing people. I would have expected a son of one of the 4th grade houses to be a lot less approachable than that. I mean, when you first met him, yeah. Well, class and titles can only tell you so much. Getting to know Jesus and Angelica really drove that home. At the end of the day, even the most distinguished nobles are more than just their family lineage. Though I can't really say Patrick and I are on the best of terms. Well, if not a good friend, at least he seems to make for a spirited rival, judging by your exchange back there. It's so nice to see all these places you mentioned in your letters too. I guess you really did make the right decision coming here after all. Yeah, I really did. I feel lucky to have been chosen for Class 7 too. They can be an odd bunch, but I couldn't imagine my life without them now. Thank you so much for showing me around. I wish we could spend longer together, but I know you're busy this afternoon. I'll be fine wandering around by myself for a few hours, so go on and start getting ready for your concert. I'm really sorry to have to leave you flying solo. And maybe a little nervous now. How many other well-heeled nobles are going to crawl out of the woodworks to escort you around the festival? Rain, calm down. You are sounding like those 3 back there. I appreciate your concern, but I'm not a child anymore, you know. The 2 of you really are the portrait of sibling affection. I'd know that voice anywhere. But hey, it's Alfin. Alfin. I fucked it up. And Prince Albert. Your Highness! And Prince Albert, too. Good afternoon, Your Highness. Where's Cedric? Why the fuck is he not here? Token position though it may be, I am the chairman of the board. It's only proper that I pay a visit. I would have liked to come yesterday as well, but I'm afraid I was tied up with a few official duties. Can you believe I had to beg him to take me along? But this is the festival, I couldn't miss it! In fact, I haven't seen you since we met at the summer festival. Right, it's a pleasure to see you again, Your Highness. Did you come as their escort, Captain? Basically, I was asked to step in on short notice to handle the security detail. I've been told Class 7 is performing a concert this afternoon. Best of luck with that. Thanks. I mean, it'd be even better if he got to go prepare right now. Anyway. Oh yes, when will the concert be starting, by the way? I'm afraid I didn't have the time to do my research beforehand. They'll be starting around 3 p.m. Although I think another of the classes will be performing an operetta before that. So you could have at least told me you'd be coming. This isn't the first time you've done this. Well, I was hoping to catch the two of you clutching each other in the torrid embrace of forbidden love. Alphen. What the fuck? It seems like your concert is shaping up to be a grand time, though. Would you mind terribly if I tore off my shirt and leapt on stage to join you all midway through? Alphen, do you have a Hydison to smack him with? We're mostly just amateurs when it comes to music, so I'm not sure that'd be such a good idea. You know, I don't see Mayor Vander around. Is he not with you today? Unfortunately not. You've probably heard a few rumblings about it already. But there's been another development in Crossbell's situation today. I thought so. The Imperial Army is considering military action, aren't they? Well, try not to worry yourself about that right now. If it helps you put you at ease, I can't really see there being a war, regardless of what happens. The gulf in military power between our two nations is far too wide. It would be suicide for them to try to fight us. The Calvert Republic isn't standing idle either, so I imagine it'll end up a deadlock between superpowers. Under ordinary circumstances, I probably would have passed on coming today. But I thought that coming here with Alphen might actually alleviate why am I struggling? But I thought that coming here with Alphen might actually alleviate tensions. Governor Recknitz, Rufus, and Chairman Irina are all here as well. I would presume they share the same opinion. But right now you've got a concert to give, and I want you to focus all your energies on making it one to remember. Not for me or Alphen, or even for your schoolmates. Do it for yourself. Thank you, Your Highness. We'll give it all we have up there today. What's all this chit-chatting over here, you two? Care to let us in on your little gentleman's club? He was pretty much just wishing him luck and also giving him news. And spill the secrets of our man-to-man bonding? Perish the thought. Anyway, Alphen and I would be happy to escort Elise around while you're indisposed. We'll bring her along to your concert, of course, so you needn't worry about a thing. Thank you, Your Highness. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Good luck. I'll be praying for your success. I look forward to seeing you shine up there on the stage. Okay, I guess I should head over to the auditorium now. We have to take care of some last-minute preparations, and I suppose I should catch Class 1's operetta too. I mean, it's always good to know what your competition is doing. Oh hey, they gave me the change to save. That means it's a long cutscene. We're not actually going to see the whole thing, are we? Or is this already them? Okay, it's supposed to be them performing. Or, never mind, I think it was them, you know. Yeah, it was them already closing out. Just remember, exit stage left. That was incredible. Well, I'm impressed. I had no idea how much work they'd put into this. Well, I have to confess, it's better than I'd anticipated. Fuck. That's going to be one tough act to follow. Can we really measure up? Now I'm not so sure. Are people really going to be into our songs after seeing a performance like that? I mean, they might be. You never know. Come on, don't start getting all wishy-washy on me now. If your rehearsals are anything to go by, you're gonna bring down the house. You really think so? She's right. We'll be fine. Our concert packs more than enough impact. Don't overthink this too much. You just gotta believe. There's no time to start doubting ourselves. What more can we give than our best? Fuck. Why do I keep messing words up? Well, hopefully all those practice sessions help us get it right when we're in the spotlight. As soon as Class 1 clears out their set and props, we need to start setting everything up. Roger. I'm so excited. I'm so excited I could explode. Calm down, Milliam. We did not want to clean that up. Is that Toa? Hey, Toa. And George. I'm guessing some last minute checks. And also encouragement. Toa? George?
なんだ陣中見舞いか
似たようなもんかな
サプライズ込みだけど
It's Angelica, ain't it?
失礼する
Yep, it's Angelica. In her noble attire.
アンジェリカさん
なんとかギリギリ間に合ったみたいだね。パトリック君たちの舞台を見逃したのは残念だったが。
You made it! Why do I still not have budget? I didn't mention it earlier, but still.
なんとか来れたんだ。
しかしなんつうかお前そんな美人だったか
I mean, she's always wearing the riding suit for bikes, so.
私としては
Is that what you call it?
スーツの方が好みなんだが。
Anyway.
学院祭に行くために少しばかり父と取引してね。許してもらう代わりに何件か見合いを受けることになったのさ。
Of course he did.
これはそれ用のドレスでね。
確かに礼儀にはかなっている装いでしょうが、アンジェリカさんが着るとちょっと迫力がありすぎますね。波の相手が霞みそうなくらいに。でもとっても素敵です。
なんの君たちのあで姿に比べたらさすがに負けるというものさ。
Oh boy, here she goes.
アンジェリカさん？
やっぱり女の子。
Okay, Angelica, you're getting creepy. Even creepier, I mean.
実家に帰ってから父のむさ苦しい顔ばかり見てたから癒されることをこの上ないよ。
You're supposed to be encouraging them for their upcoming concert, not freaking them out. Stop it.
相変わらずみたいですね
もうあんちゃんってば。
満喫満喫。お次はこちらだ。
And there she goes.
これはまだあったかくて気持ちいいな。
Fee does not look amused.
深く。
You really should have.
あんほどほどにしておきなよ
つうか完全にセクハラだからな
Yes, they could actually. It's good to have her back. So glad she managed to make it after all. Looks like the winds are favoring us today.
君たちのステージ楽しませてもらうよ。だが気負う必要はない。今の君たちを7組のすべてをステージにぶつければいいさ。
あ楽しんでくるといい
頑張ってね、みんな。
They all said something different.
お待たせしました。まもなく士官学院1年7組のステージが始まります。
That's the battle theme that they're playing. They have no dialogue going on. They have violins as for voice boxes. For vocal cords. I fucked that up. God damn. By the way, I will say this, Dorothy is probably in heaven after seeing Matthias and Justus up front. Yeah, they just don't have dialogue for the first two songs. This looks so weird, I'll be honest. They better jump. There it is, just like Crow said. This motherfucker.
皆さんご声援ありがとうアンコールにお答えして3曲目行かせてもらいます
So when are they gonna reveal the results as to what was the most memorable event? I'm guessing it won't be until like sometime later. Like a week, probably. You guys good? You look dead. I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I can't feel my feet. I guess that qualifies as a success then, right? Well, the crowd sure seemed pretty enthusiastic. As if I had the mental energy to care about what the crowd thought. I suppose that's the difference between professional musicians and amateurs like us. I don't think you guys need to worry. We did just fine. I'll say, the audience's reaction to our encore piece was even better than I'd hoped for. I guess your plan paid off then. Oh, shit, I didn't get to read that. Patrick? Oh, it's you. Honestly, this is what bothers me so much about this class. I know you're tired, we're all tired, but that doesn't excuse this level of indolence. What concern is it of yours? Unless you could let us bask in the afterglow of our performance before the moment fades. Still, I gotta hand it to you guys. You really pulled out all the stops for that operetta. It was really something. You could take the act to the theater and perform to a sold-out crowd. Great guessing too. Ferris fit her role to a T. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I really enjoyed it. You did? I can't say I'm surprised though, given the raw level of talent on display. You'd expect anything less than perfection. Wait! Are you mocking me? If you're all languid and moping around, how do you think we feel? Show a little dignity at least. Huh? What are you talking about? We did it, didn't we? Pulling that third song out of nowhere is hardly what I'd call fair play. You even had me singing along. I can't even consider our little wager still valid after that. Good day. What was that all about? I'm not even sure. It didn't seem like he came here just to thumb his nose at us. Congrats, everyone! You did it! We won, didn't we? What brings you all here? Is something wrong? You guys are so worn out, you totally forgot, didn't you? Remember a certain little poll where festival attendees get to vote on their favorite attraction? Well, the results are in. I thought it was gonna be a lot later. It was in this afternoon. Okay. Oh. Now that you mention it, we were so busy I completely forgot about that. So wait, did we? They just finished counting up all the votes from the students and the visitors. Good numbers all around, but classes 1 and 7 were the clear favorites. And this year's winner, with 1,512 votes, is Class 7's concert. Oh. Huh. Congrats, guys. Well, at least that's over. That is the most underwhelming response you could have had. Oh, come on, is that it? That's all the enthusiasm you can muster. Well, after seeing all the other check-ins for myself, I feel almost as proud of the other classes as I do us. For what it's worth, my brother and Charles seem to have had a great time. Mission Panic was an unsung gem. Now that it's over, it feels a little unsportsmanlike for us to be the only ones boasting about our achievements. Agreed. If anything, seeing everyone having a good time feels like a victory for the whole academy. Yep. Every student should feel proud about these last 2 days. I think you guys should feel even prouder. You did all this even after the old schoolhouse bullshit. Anyway, I'm here to shake your desk potatoes, out of your listless post-festival comas. Or have you forgotten that we still have got the after party to enjoy? Oh yeah, there's that. I totally forgot. It's a tradition to close out the festival with a big party for the students, their friends, and their families. It's gonna be a bonfire, right? There's gonna be bonfires, right? I messed that up. And dancing? Well, don't just sit there. Everyone's waiting for you. All the bonfires are set up too, so just make your way over whenever you're ready. Okay, I think we can muster up the energy for one last event today. Why do you say we head over and enjoy the party? Right. Whoa, party time! Well, she's back to full energy. What else could be expected from Milliam? Okay, since this is here, I'm gonna save real quick. Oh, come on, I pressed circle. I'm gonna save and then real quick go to the restroom. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Be back in a moment. Should be back. Oh, I am back, more like. I don't know why I said should. So are they gonna light the bonfires right now, or? Oh. Oh, they're about to light them. Oh, mother and grandfather are still here. Why that too? And my brother, though I can't imagine why. Elliot, Crow. I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us.
ステージのこと？
なんだなんだ、どういう風の吹き回しだ？
Why do I not have budget? Come on. Again. It's just that our performance today never would have been possible without the two of you guiding it along. I wanted to make sure that you knew how much I appreciate you doing that.
むずがゆいこと言い出すんじゃねえって。
It's Mr. Walking Talking Friendship Speech. What do you expect?
何よりもみんなの頑張りがあったからだよ。ディーンにだっていろいろと相談に乗ってもらったしね。それに
お礼を言うのは僕の方かな。
Why?
みんなのおかげで音楽の大切さを改めて再認識できた。単に自分の演奏だけじゃなくて、みんなで共に高め合い、良くしていくことの大切さを。だからありがとう。この学院に来て本当に良かった。
タくん、恥ずかしいセリフを揃ってる。って。
Calm down, Crow. Oh boy. Here comes Olaf. Elliot, my boy, your father's arms are ready and waiting for you to leap into them. That is his name, right, Olaf?
もうあんな大声で。ごめん、先に行くね。
Well, Crow, I think you found your clear winner. Yeah, later. This year's festival has been a blast. Kinda hoping we can do the same thing next year too. Though who knows if Class 7 is even going to exist next year. Bro?
ああ。基本クラス分けは1年からの持ち上がりだが、7組は分からんな。なんせとことん規格外だからよ。
Guess that has its pluses and its minuses. But no matter what, it's not going to be the same. We won't have you.
無事卒業できたらな。
Come on, dude.
7組に所属するのも予定通りなら今月いっぱい。お前らと同じクラスなのもそろそろ終わりってことだ。
Yep. I think you mentioned it, yeah. We'll have to see if we can throw you a farewell party around the end of the month. Then we can't let you off easy.
ああ、いらんいらん。
You know he's not gonna let you off easy.
どうせこれからも学院内でしょっちゅう顔を合わせんだろ。寮は一応引き上げるつもりだが、シャロンさんの飯目当てに週1でたかりに行くつもりだしな。
You better. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to have to call you Mr. Armbrust or anything after you graduate, am I? I mean, we've spent so much time together that treating you like a proper adult just wouldn't feel right.
当たり前のことをわざわざ確認してんじゃねえ。そうだ。いい機会だから、こいつを返しておくぜ。
Isn't this? Where's the interest, fucker? I completely forgot about it. You've done so much for me since then, saving Elise, helping with the concert. Compared to all that, 50 Mira is nothing.
そりゃお互い様ってやつだ。こう言っちゃなんだが、俺が借りたミラを返すのは相当珍しいんだからな。ま、素直に受け取っておきな。
This little shit. Oh, by the way, you know there was interest on this, right? How much do you suppose you really owe me after half a year?
やれやれ。3度になったじゃねえか。
Yeah, who do you think taught him all this shit? Well, there's this one second year who's taught me a thing or two about making money. To be honest, it feels kind of lonely to think that everything between us is completely settled and done with. So, what do you say? You still owe me?
たく。あった。そのうちにな。
Or are you guys just standing there? Also, Milliams with Claire.
それでは我々も参加させてもらうとしよ
Don't do anything stupid.
う。アルフィン、まずは景気づけといこうか。
承知しましたわ。
They're all doing the same dance.
さあ見ていないで。諸君も参加したまえ。
無礼講ですから、とにかく楽しみましょ
Let a few secrets slip.
それじゃあシャロンちゃん、お願いしてもよいかの。
Gwen.
う。光栄ですわ。
イリーナ会長、お相手をお願いできますか？
喜んで。お互いパートナーのいない身、気楽なものですね。
確かに。
That one's just sad.
サラ教官、娘が世話になっている。よろしければお相手願えないだろうか。
いいんですか？
Keep it together, Sarah. Don't show him any of your sloppiness.
つくづく渋くて好みなおじさまだわ。
I said keep it together. Don't just go off.
いえいえ、こちらのことです。
さて、子猫ちゃんたちの相手をする前に、まずは君に付き合ってもらおうかな。
それはいいけど、そのドレス姿はさすがにちょっと気遅れするな。素早い。
No, they did not.
おじいさまとシャロンはともかく、母様まで。我らよりも若々しいかもしれぬな。
Hey man, they came here to have fun, so. Looks like everyone's having fun though. Shall we join them?
今日は十分すぎるほど付き合っていただきました。あんなにすごいステージをやり遂げてお疲れでしょうし、それにこんな時ですから兄様の気になっている人を誘ってみてはいかがですか？
Someone else? Emma, why are these two the only ones that can... What the fuck?
なるほど。その方が将来の私の姉候補というわけですね。
Funnily enough, I was actually trying to go for Alyssa. For Alyssa's ending, but I guess I don't get that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, maybe you're right. Maybe I will go ask her. I do feel kind of bad leaving you here on your own, though.
もういいから早く行ってきてください。ぐずぐずしていたら音楽が終わってしまいます。
Well, okay.
兄様のバカ。エリゼったら
That's Alpha, ain't it? Yep. When do you get there?
姫様。ダメよ。ああいう時は自分をアピールしないと。勇気を出して誘えばお兄さんも答えてくれるわ。そんなのじゃありませんから。
Emma? Oh, Rain. Wasn't expecting to find you here. Well, I wanted to get away from all the excitement for a little while. How's your sister? She's just fine. Actually, she was the one who encouraged me to see you. This might not be the right time since you're trying to rest, but would you dance with me? What? Me? I couldn't possibly. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people you'd rather dance with, or better dancers. Definitely not. But should I take that as a no? You should take it as an I'd love to. That's a relief. Shall we? Damn. You know, I guess this is what I get for trying to even out, like I said, I was trying to go for Elisa's ending or route, but I guess that's what happens for trying to keep every single relationship even. I mean, it's not like I don't like Emma. She is one of the better characters in this game. Personality, story-wise, you know, all that. The other members of Class 7 just disappear after you choose a character. Everyone's still having fun.
なんといっても1年の集大成の行事ですから。
Just a quick explanation, because I've been hearing you on the stream. It's not that you messed up, it's just that Emma and Crow are the only ones that had no one there with them. Alyssa had her family, and Machias had his father, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
They were the only ones that had no one, so those were the only ones that went to his mark.
Huh. Is that how that works?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That was my brother, by the way.
皆さん、まだまだ話し足りないことがたくさんあるんだと思います。
You're probably right.
リンさん、ごめんなさい。私、皆さんに隠し事ばかりしていますよね。
Oh, you're just now saying sorry about that? We've known that for the very beginning. You don't need to apologize for that. It's not like you were doing it to hurt or trick us or anything, right?
それはもちろんです。でも、やっぱり後ろめたさもあるというか、結局私は真の意味では皆さんと通じ合えない存在なんじゃないかって。
Where the fuck are you if you don't belong? That's not true. You do belong here. You're an important part of our class, and every one of us cares about you. Everybody has their secrets. You don't need to share every little detail of your life for someone to understand you. But if you ever feel like your secrets are too heavy to handle alone, I'm always willing to listen. Doesn't matter what it is. I'll be there, ready to accept it and whatever it might mean to about you.
リンさん、いつかきっとちゃんと話せる日が来ると思います。それまで待っててもらえますか？
No matter how long it takes.
ありがとうございます。
Hi, Celine. How you doing? The audience knows that you can talk. Magic moment. After that, I went back to see Elise. But by then, the memorable evening was approaching its end.
リンさん、エリゼさん。
That Alphen? Or... what? Oh no, Claire. Captain.
クレアさん。
Good evening, Captain. You must be exhausted.
そちらこそお疲れ様です。私もステージを拝見しましたが、本当に楽しませていただきました。卒業生として鼻が高いです。
Wait, what? You were a student here? Oh, and they took over here budget. Great. That's right. I was part of the Academy's 216th graduating class. And since you'll be part of its 221st, I suppose that makes me 5 years your senior. I had no idea. Why didn't you mention it until just now? Given that we only ever met while you were on your field studies, it didn't seem pertinent. Besides, once people graduate, they tend to leave their ties to their school behind. Especially here at Thor's. What's that? Because it's a military academy? Exactly. Roughly 40% of the graduates here go on to join the military. Not always the same branch, or even the same army. About 30% join the Imperial Army, and 10 go to the to a provincial force. Students who were best friends one day might find themselves enemies the next. Green? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill your happy mood like this. But I'm sure you're well aware of what may lie ahead. That we're teetering on the brink of an era of upheaval. I'm aware. Does this have something to do with the issues in Crossbow I've been hearing about? Yes, amongst other things, it seems as though everyone on the continent is ready to go to war with everyone else. But that's why it's so important that we're able to stand strong no matter what happens. Though, judging by how well Class 7 has performed on their field studies, I'm sure you'll be fine in that regard. Here's hoping that I get the chance to help you out again sometime. Even if I'll have to be careful not to draw the ire of that instructor of yours while I'm doing so. That's, yeah, something tells me no matter what you do, you're gonna piss her off. I'm just glad to know that you have our back. Thank you for that. You're quite well... And she's getting called to duty. The Call of Duty. Please excuse me a moment. Yes, Revelt. I don't know how you say her last name. Revelt speaking. What? Oh, this is bad. What's going on? And you're certain of this? Understood. I'll return at once. Yes, I will escort them back to Balfang Palace myself. I'm afraid I have to excuse myself. Shit's going down. Yep, considering the music that's playing, shit's going down. I'm really sorry, Elise. My brothers requested that we return to Heimdall right away. But as we're going back by car, I thought I'd offer you a ride home. But... Elise, I think you should go back with them for now. I'll call you later to make sure you're okay. Well, alright. Sorry to drop this on you so quickly, Reen. I'm sure someone from the Academy will fill you in shortly. Fill me in? On what? If you'll excuse us. Don't worry. We'll be sure to get Elise back to the Academy safely. Oh yeah, shit hit the fan, didn't it? Reen! Does anyone have any idea what's going on? I'm afraid not. I've never seen Father behave like that before. My mother's the same way. She got a message of some kind and just changed. Ditto my dad. I think it was someone from Heimdall who got in touch with them. One thing is certain, something terrible has happened. My dad turned pale and was gone before I could ask what happened. Sounded like he received a report from Instructor Neithard, though. Hold on, Neithard's supposed to be... He was at Garrelia Fortress with the 4th Armored Division on some sort of mission, right? Speaking of which, has anyone seen Toa or Instructor Sarah? Well, there they are. Yeah, they're gonna fill us in on what happened.
第127回トールズ士官学院祭を終了します。
Anything else?
それと先ほど帝国政府より正式な通達がありました。本日夕刻、東部国境にあるガレリア要塞が壊滅。いや、原因不明の異変により消滅してしまったそうです。そちらの方面から来られた方々はどうか落ち着いて行動されるよう。
It's kind of a, you know, hard thing to ask of people after you just announced a freaking nuke just went off at Corellia. And that's putting it nicely, probably. In the days that followed, tension gripped the nation like never before. Oh, damn! That's... A photo of the gaping chasm left where Corellia Fortress once stood made the Imperial Chronicles front page. And the sight of the aftermath was enough to fill the citizens with a sense of inescapable dread. All the while, unconfirmed reports that several armored divisions had attempted to invade Crossbow had begun to spread. And in every one of those reports, the message was the same. They've been repelled almost effortlessly. Arabonia was starting to feel the effects of the IBC's asset freeze, too, and things didn't look good for the economy. As things stood, it was only a matter of time before we faced this spike in corporate bankruptcies and record unemployment. Faced with this crisis, the Imperial government and the officials in Heimdall began working to remedy the situation. Rumors were also spreading that Arabonia's longtime enemy, the Calbert Republic, had thrown its weight behind Crossbow. And with the fortress that once served to safeguard the Empire gone, many speculated that an invasion was almost a matter of time. Was only a matter of time. Crow and Melium are not here. Why the fuck is Crow not here specifically? I understand Melium not being here. Ugh, I can't take this anymore! Where is she? Homeroom's supposed to start ages ago. Was supposed to start ages ago. That's the weirdest concern you have right now. I'm not surprised she's late. The instructors were probably all busy trying to figure out what to do. That seems more than likely. This morning's meeting has already blown past its normal ending time. It's so hard for me to believe all of this is really happening. Having been there, the idea that Corellia Fortress just vanished is difficult to comprehend. Not all of it, I heard. There are still some parts left and almost untouched. For Instructor Neithard making it out of there alive was nothing short of a miracle, though. Those huge railway guns were part of the section that's gone, too. If I hadn't seen the pictures, it'd be kinda hard to believe. What kind of weapon is even capable of doing something like that? I find myself doubtful that any human could create something so powerful. We just don't know. All we do know is that it's impossible to make a weapon that powerful, even with today's most advanced orbital technology. And yet here we are, with just such a weapon in the hands of what's always been seen as a mere vassal state. The Imperial Army has their work cut out for them. I'll say that much. I'm worried about what's going on in the capital too. Sounds like there have been even more demonstrations going on there these past few days. Down with crossbow, they say. Point our guns towards the east. Is there even any truth to these rumors that Calbert's planning an invasion? I'm pretty sure it's all nonsense, but considering how there have been tensions between us and them for years, people are just more inclined to believe it. The rumors are just that. We need to be careful not to be misled by half-truths and speculation. If possible, we should find out exactly what's happening for ourselves. Yeah. Over the year, we've seen how things are across the Empire with our own eyes. Now's as good a time as any to put that knowledge to use. Well said. We've had quite the education in getting to the truth behind all the headlines. It seems to have been a running theme of most of our field studies. Still, we seem to be missing 2 of our illustrious members. Millium is understandable, but Crow is, Crow. Well, there's nothing strange about Crow's habitual truancy. Or that he already transferred back to his original class. No, he said he was going to be with us through the end of the month. As for Millium, though, I'm not so sure. I'm not sure. You don't think it's something to do with the intelligence division, do you? Well, she is an agent of theirs. It's kinda easy to forget that, given how she usually is. It does concern me that none of us have seen her. Hey, Sarah. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, instructor. Are we starting Orman? Not today, I'm afraid. All classes have been cancelled. You can either stay here in the building and study until school's out, or go back to the dorm. So, wait. Has something happened? Not yet, but it will. Chancellor Osborne's going to be addressing the nation from Drakel's Plaza at noon. It's set to be broadcast across the entire Empire. Oh, that's a thing. A national address? Sounds pretty serious. And given the timing, indeed, it's not hard to imagine what's on his agenda. Come on, guys, straighten up! You're students of Thor's Military Academy, and that makes you all cadets. Whatever careers you choose, military or civilian, you need to know how to act decisively in an emergency. So right now, I don't want you to look away from what's happening in the world. I want you to face it straight. Will do. You're right. Now's not the time to lose heart. As for Osborne's speech, apparently we'll be setting up radios in each classroom so the students can listen to the national address. So if you want to follow along, be sure to be back here by noon. I suppose I might as well listen to it here then. Same here, I don't even have a radio. I do, but for something like this, I'd rather not listen to it alone. Well then, we can all share in the joy of hearing the melodious voice of our esteemed Chancellor. Maybe I should haul in some beer and snacks. That's the only way I'll stay sane through the entire broadcast. What should we do about Crow and Millium, though? None of us have seen either of them all day. Do you know where they are? Can't say I do. Crow's practically made a career out of playing hooky, but I did see Millium earlier this morning. Oh, so she's still on campus? At least that means she wasn't called away by the intelligence division. I've been thinking along those lines, but when I asked her, she just shrugged and said, "No news from the top." I thought she's wandered off too far. Yes, but lest you forget, she excels at giving us the runaround. At least it doesn't sound like she's in trouble. You're probably worried over nothing. We'll just have to tell them we're meeting here at noon if we run into them before then. Yeah, will do. I guess everyone's going to check in with their clubs. Looks like I have some free time. Might as well see if I can track down Crow and Millium. At least it sounds like Millium is probably somewhere on campus. Crow, though, he could be anywhere. Probably best to check with Toa and George first. Maybe they know something. I can't go to Trissa. Figured. Hi, Margarita. What up? A fragile flower such as myself cannot bloom on the battlefield. Perhaps it would be wise to return home while I still can. No, I cannot let my chance for a fateful encounter with the perfect man slip through my fingers. How are you holding up, Rosine? I find myself worrying about how the children are taking all the news of late. Sister Ornella seems awfully worn out because of it all. At times like this, the very least I can do is make my way along to the church. Hopefully I will at least be able to provide some solace to those who are suffering. It's really scary to think that a war might break out. Maybe I should go home to Mom and Dad in Ruhr. But as a super niece, I can't just leave Uncle Makarov here alone to fend for himself. Oh, he can take care of himself, I'm sure. It would seem that we are truly on the verge of war. Why must the world be filled with such tragedy? I joined this academy to spread the joys of love, not prepare my students for the horrors of war. Sadly, the world doesn't care. That's a running theme, ain't it? I've heard that they're gathering on Vanquir Street in Heimdall for more protests and demonstrations. My dad's been really busy too, though. That doesn't come as much of a surprise. I doubt I'll have much time to just relax and enjoy good music if war breaks out, will I? Elliot? Sorry, there's not really much point in getting worried right now, huh? Besides, I've got this feeling, you know, like everything will be okay as long as Class 7 sticks together. Guess the best thing to do right now is just keep calm. Right, whatever happens, we'll stick it out together. What up, buddy? Before all this, I was worried about what I was going to do after graduating. But who knows what's going to happen after the Chancellor's speech today. Sorry, the second years are supposed to be the ones supporting you first years at a time like this, not vice versa. I think I'll just stick to speaking to Class 7 members for now. Hey guys. I'm thinking about how I felt during our field study in Nord. I really don't want to see a war break out. Not just for Nord's sake, but for Erebonia's too. After all, this country feels like a second home to me now. That's good to know, at least. I will go see Principal Van Dyke, though. I hear Chancellor Osborne's predictions may have been right, and the turbulent times that he spoke of are at hand. But do not fear. We are a military academy. We are well prepared for emergencies. All you can do for now is remain calm and wait for the speech at noon. Oh, Neithard's back. I'm gonna go talk to him. Instructor Neithard? No, Instructor Neithard. I wasn't aware that you'd returned to the academy. That I have, Schwarzer. It's good to see you again. Sounds like Class 7 put on quite the performance. That's very kind of. Wait, weren't you in Garelli Fortress during the attack? Crossbow's mystery weapon just annihilated it. How are you alive? I was on the training grounds with the rest of the 4th Armored Division at the time. We saw something appear in the sky to the east, and the next moment, the fortress was surrounded by a blinding light. I couldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it myself. I still hardly believe it. I can't bring myself to imagine what what would have happened had that light engulfed us. I'm just glad that you weren't hurt. But things must be incredibly busy for the Imperial Army right now. You could say that. Corellia Fortress was our primary stronghold in the east, so losing it has us scrambling. Especially now the crossbow has proven itself just as much of a threat as Calvert. Which is precisely why I'm resigning from my position as an instructor at this academy. Wait, what? It wasn't an easy choice, but it's my duty as a man and as an Erebonian to devote all to the military in its time of need. Although I do wish I could have been here to see the festival. Instructor Neithard, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for us. I'll be praying for your success, and your safety. Likewise. I'm sure the future holds challenges that only you and Instructor Valentine can overcome. Know where you stand and what you're capable of, and brace yourself for whatever the future demands of you. Yes, sir. Well, that's sad to know. You can actually extend it. Hi, Sarah. Well, not much we can do now but wait till the noon for the Chancellor's broadcast. I'd rather not hear his voice spilling out over the airways, but this is too important to miss. You really don't like him, do you? He was the one who picked the fight with me, and I'm not going to let him forget it. I've got every intention of returning the favor after what he did to the Bracer Guild in Heimdall. Just thinking about it makes me want to punch something. Maybe I should have brought a beer to the classroom after all. Or maybe a whole keg. Don't look now, but Vice Principal Heinrich is giving you the evil eye. That's probably just his normal look, to be honest. Ooh, Thomas. I will talk to him though. This insensible chunk of Corellia Fortress was eradicated so completely, it's as if it were never there. It's hard to believe such a feat would be possible with artifacts or magic. It's hard to believe that such a feat would be possible with artifacts or magic from the Dark Ages, let alone modern technology. Might be a different story if the Septarians were involved, however. What on earth is a Septarian? Well, there's something of a myth, known only to archaeologists and those of us who study ancient legends. The Septarians are said to be the 7 all-powerful treasures bestowed upon humanity by Aidios herself. Legend has it that those who possess these treasures just seem to gain dominion over the sky, the sea, and the earth. It's hard to imagine something that powerful could even exist. It's certainly more exciting to imagine a Septarian is behind this instead of a weapon made by Crossbow or the Republic. Although, to be honest, the chances of that are practically nil. Okay, time to look for everyone else. Oh, what? Why did I do that? I thought doing some lacrosse practice would help clear my mind, but that's not going to so well. I'm still so shaken that Crossbow has a weapon capable of annihilating Corellia Fortress like that. This reminds me of something my grandfather told me. Weapons only lead to the creation of more weapons. I take it you're wondering whether all of this happened because of the Reinford group, because the Reinford group built those railway guns. I can understand how you feel, but none of this is your fault. You know that, right? I do. I really do, but still. This also made me realize how heavy of a burden Mother's been shouldering on her own all this time. To be honest, I'm a little relieved that the railway guns are gone. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that. I wouldn't worry about that. There aren't any easy answers here. All we can do is stick together as a class and see what the future holds. There's a high likelihood that the Chancellor's speech at noon will be exactly what everyone is expecting. I'm rather uncertain how my father will react to the reformists going and starting a war. You haven't been instructed to go back home yet, have you? I received no word from my father, no. That just saves me the trouble of having to decline. But that also means it's unlikely I'll be able to get in contact with my brother for some time, too. I guess that's not all that surprising. Rufus once told me I should think about my own position as a member of the House of Alberea. Right now, I'm considering what I ought to be doing here at the Academy. Well said. I'll see you in the classroom at noon then. Behind me. Oh, hey! Okay, last side trip. I think I can promise that. Looks like Crossbow's locked down all of its borders. I guess that explains why my brother isn't back yet. Given the political climate, however, it comes as no surprise. In fact, it's had me under the Academy's care for an entire week now. I'm just glad I found someone to fish with. But what's the plan now? You're technically engaged to my brother, right? I suppose I am, though I still find that difficult to believe. I believe I shall return home. I promised Carrie and I would, after all. I'm thinking about raising some new flowers. But what kind? They'd probably bloom around springtime if you started raising them now. Hopefully we'll actually get to see that happen. Uh-huh. Laura should be in here, I think. Fence club. Oh, okay. There she is. It seems confusion has spread throughout the Empire after what happened at Corellia Fortress. What did duty and honor demand of us during uncertain times like these? I find myself thinking about that more and more often lately. Jackal. I can probably upgrade that. Belta Rod. Faith Rod. I figured I might as well buy everyone new weaponry. Now I'm gonna have to upgrade them. Before anything, Beryl. The future has been shrouded in gloom lately. I seem to have lost the ability to tell fortunes since waking up this morning. Perhaps this is a sign that the threads of fate are being tangled. That's concerning coming from her. What up, Machias? How are you holding up? Apparently there are still multiple demonstrations going on in Heimdall. My father's been able to mitigate the worst with help from the government, but there's only so much he can do. I hope he isn't pushing himself too hard. Hey Toad, you seen Crow? Oh, Reen. I figured I could find you here. Yep, Student Council will be passing out radios for every classroom, so I'm trying to figure that out at the moment. Are you guys planning on listening to the Chancellor's statement too? How could we not? He's supposed to be addressing the entire country, after all. Yeah, whatever it's about, it's going to be something big. I don't think anyone could have imagined the relationship between Crossbow and Erebonio going south like this. I sure hope Angie's okay. What with all of this political turmoil right now. So, sorry about that. I'm the student council president. I need to stay focused on what's going on right here, right now. Angie would laugh at me if she could see me getting distracted over here, anyway. That's right. We got to focus on getting through this. So, don't try to take on more than you can handle. I'm not the only one ready to give you a hand if you need it. Well, damn. Thanks. Oh yeah, why were you looking for me in the first place? Right, I almost forgot. Do you have any idea where Crow might have gone? Crow? Nope, I'm afraid not. He didn't mention that he had to go anywhere when I talked to him, yesterday at least. Was yesterday the last time you saw him? Yeah, he was giving me back some of the stuff he borrowed from me since graduation's getting so close. That was nice of him, but then he gave me everything he borrowed from Angie too. It's only polite to give back the stuff you borrowed in person. Now it's more work for me. Well, that's a very Crow thing to do. Well, I'll keep asking around and find out if anyone knows where he's gone. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, but make sure you're back in your classroom by noon, okay? Of course. Honestly, I could have pressed up twice. What up, George? I still can't believe there's a weapon out there powerful enough to level Corellia Fortress like that. I didn't think you could get much more powerful than those railway guns. Yeah, having seen the railway guns in person, I can hardly believe it myself. There are rumors that whatever that weapon is, it's managed to fend off the armored divisions several times, too. Still, I can't help but wonder what the Chancellor's gonna say in his national address. Wherever it is, I have a feeling that it's gonna shake up some things around here. This is a military academy, after all. Who knows? We might even see active duty. Even as an engineer, I doubt they'd make an exception for me. Could it be my lazy days tinkering with with orbital bikes that are numbered? Don't say that, George. Well, no point at stressing out too much about the future till we're there. Didn't mean to be a downer about it. Go on and listen to the broadcast, but don't worry yourself too much. This country may go through a lot in the coming years, but ultimately we have a say in our future. That's a good way to look at it. I don't want to look away from what's happening. We have to be aware of our present to take charge of our future. But anyway, you wouldn't happen to know where Crow is, would you? He hasn't shown up to class today. Crow? Can't say I do. He came by yesterday with a box of things he borrowed from me, but he never mentioned having any plans today. Dang. Anyway, I'll keep asking around to see if anyone else where he is. Anyone else knows where he is. God damn it. Well, knowing Crow, he's probably just wandering around somewhere. Just keep looking around and I'm sure you'll run into him. Will do. Okay. I thought I would be able to upgrade the swords that I got, but I guess not. At least not until later, probably. Actually, before anything, I'm gonna check the library real quick. Yep, nothing here. Oh yeah, nothing. I know I'm not going in, but I still like to save before anything too important happens. Especially after that one cutscene that I had to cut off. And then I had to redo an interaction point with Crow. Nothing out of the ordinary has happened here in the old schoolhouse ever since that night. Kind of ended up pushing to the back of our minds, what with the way things have been going in Crosswell. Huh? It's unlocked. I wonder if someone's already inside. George is in the engineering building right now, so it can't be him. If any of the students just idly wandered in here, they'd be in real danger. Should probably take a look inside, just in case. Checked around inside the old schoolhouse, but there didn't seem to be anyone around. But all the same, I didn't want to chance leaving anyone there, so I decided to check the 7th floor. Why specifically 7th? That's not where I meant to do it. There we go. Can this one upgrade my weapons? No, it cannot. Millium is with the big guy. What up, Millium? Millium? No, he was actually looking for you. Is this where you've been the whole time? You do know we have class, right? Honestly. So, what's piqued your interest? Doesn't look like this thing has anything in common with our Gatlam.
わかんないけど、少しは関係してるのかも。大元のところでは繋がってるみたいな。
I cut her off, damn it. Got no idea what you're talking about.
まあ、こればっかりは繋がってないとわかんないかな。でも、やっぱりおじさんに頼まれただけはあるよ。まさか、こんなすごいのがいるなんてね。
Wait a minute. You're talking about Chancellor Osborne? Did he know there was something like this here?
うん。正確にはこの旧校舎のことだけど、何か起こったら報告するように言われてたんだよね。ってあれ、これ機密情報だっけ？
Honestly, that's been a running thing with you. So the Chancellor has an interest in our in our quaint old schoolhouse, does he? We did just find out that Captain Claire is a Thor's graduate, but...
どうしたの？考え込んじゃって。
Say, Millium, was investigating the old schoolhouse the reason you enrolled at the academy?
それも一つかな。もっと重要な役目もあったけど、必要なくなったから。
Something more important than this? Not sure what she's getting at. Doesn't sound like she's trying to hide something important from me, though.
そうだ、そろそろおじさんの演説が始まるんだった。いい加減、僕も戻らないとね。
Oh, so you already knew about that. We were all planning to listen in the classroom.
お、だったらそっちがいいかな。それじゃあ、行こっか。
Nothing keeps you down for long, does it? Oh yeah, you haven't seen Crow around anywhere, have you?
見てないけど、どっか行っちゃったの？
Well, he's probably just hiding out somewhere in campus. On campus, I mean. None of the others have seen him, though. Wonder if he went into town.
そうかもね。一回街に出て探してみる？僕もついてっからさ。
Sounds like a good idea. If he's not on the school grounds, chances are he's somewhere in town. Alright, let's see if we can find him. Anyway, let's get going. Oh, I just have to go to the front gate. Again, saving. Okay, so everything's gonna go down. Okay, so are we gonna track down Crow? Might as well. I guess we should start with the dorms first. Maybe Sharon knows where he's gone. Okie dokie. What are you two arguing about? Have you forgotten how badly you lost to me during the festival already? That's why I want to take you on again. I've been sharpening up my skills since then, so let's play some Blade. Doesn't matter, you're still gonna lose. You're really getting on my nerves. You know, that overconfidence is gonna be your downfall. Anyway, I'm gonna go visit Mick first, if I'm allowed. Hey Mick. Do you really not have anything else? I was hoping for some books, but guess he didn't have them. Just the Imperial Chronicle. Yeah, fuck it, let's just go to the classrooms. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see either of you back so early. Welcome home. Hello again, Sharon. We're back! Oh, it seems all of your classes have been cancelled today. I heard from Lady Sarah that you would be remaining on campus though. Well, that was a plan. Say, Crow hasn't been back here, has he? Master Crow? Actually, he just returned a short while ago. Oh, he did? Indeed, however, I don't believe he stayed long. It seems he was here just long enough to go to his room. Then he left again. Sounds like we just missed him. Maybe he forgot something here and came back to pick it up. I don't know. Should we check his room just in case? Yeah, might as well while we're here. Well, if you need anything, just let me know. His was right in front of mine, so... It's empty. Looks like he did go out then. Still, don't you think this room's awfully tidy? I mean, for Crow? Well, he was supposed to be moving out of here fairly soon. He must have been doing some cleaning. Anyway, it's almost noon. I guess we just head back to the classroom empty-handed for now. Yep, it's almost time for Gramps' speech. Still, I wonder where Crow went. Yeah, there's nowhere else around here. I haven't checked, is there? Maybe the cafe, I don't know. Gonna check this, then radio Trista, I mean, and then just head back. Not yet. Not. Yeah, fuck it. Just gonna. I'm not gonna talk to anyone, so I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, it's you. Hey, Pat. Patrick, what are you doing here? I thought you would have gone back home. Well, we don't have any classes today, so I was just resting in my room. Sure, I've been told to return home repeatedly at this point. But as a member of the 4th grade houses, what dignity would I have were I to turn tail and run home at a time like this? Don't underestimate me, Schwarzer. Oh wow. Wouldn't dream of it. Is Class 1 planning on listening to the national address too? We are. Personally, I can't stand the man, but we are in the middle of a national crisis. Those of us who elected to remain at the academy are having a radio set up to hear the broadcast together. Oh, right. You've got some strange classmates though, especially that second year. I know Heimdall's not all that far from Trista, but I'm not sure why he'd bother going to hear that speech in person. What are you talking about? That Crow fellow. I met him outside in the station this morning. Oh, really? Oh, he didn't tell you? When I inquired, he said he wanted to hear the Chancellor's speech in person. Huh. I wouldn't have expected him to suddenly take an interest in politics. Well, at least we know where he went now. Haven't a clue what you're blabbing on about. Anyway, it's almost noon now. Shouldn't you be running along? You'll miss the broadcast. Oh yeah, you're right. Let's get going, Milliam. Everyone else is waiting in the classroom. Okay. Auto travel or... Yeah, auto travel, I think. Ooh, safe. It's like it knows me. at 11:55. Celine's in the classroom.
まもなく正午、オズボーン宰相による声明が始まろうとしています。クロスベル独立という事態とガレリア要塞消滅という危機を受けて、まさにこれから出される声明が今後のエレボニアを左右すると言っても過言ではありません。それではテイト、ドライケルス広場の実況レポーターに変わりましょう。
ちょうど始まりそうね。さすがに緊張するわね。はい、こちらテイトです。
She's reporting on this.
ドライケルス広場のミスティです。
おう、ミスティさんじゃないか。
ああ、アーベントタイムの。
相変わらずいい声だよね。
エマ？どうしたの？この声は。皆さん、この喋っている人を知っているんですか？
ああ、ミスティさんのことか。アーベントタイムというラジオ番組のパーソナリティを務めている人だが。
メガネをかけたお姉さんで、たまにトリスタで見かけるよね。スタジオがあるから当然といえば当然だけど。
Do you know her or something? Why do I have no budget?
あ、いよいよ最小閣下の演説が始まるみたいですね。それでは皆さん、お聞きください。
帝都市民並びに帝国の全国民の皆さん、5期エレボニア帝国政府代表イリアス・オズボーンである。
Jesus Christ, why do you have things there?
諸君もここ数日の信じがたい凶報はご存知かと思う。れっきとした帝国の属州であるクロスベルが独立などという具にもつかない宣言を行い、あろうことか帝国が預けていた資産を凍結したのである。当然我々はそれを正すために行動した。それは侵略ではない。宗主国としての権利であり義務ですらあると言えよ。しかし彼らはあまりに信じがたい暴挙に出た。ガレリア要塞、帝国を守る鉄壁の守りを謎の大量破壊兵器をもって攻撃、これを消滅せしめたのである。諸君、果たしてそのような悪意を許していいのか。偉大なる帝国の誇りと栄光を傷つけさせたままでいいのか。いいな、断じていいな。テスト地をあがなってでも正義は執行されなくてはならない。
And that's a way to rally out angry people to your cause.
これって大した演説ぶりだが
予想通りの方向に持っていくつもりのようだな。
ミリアム？さっきから何をしてるの？ダメだ。やっぱり繋がんないや。そりゃそうだよね。
Are you trying to call? Okay.
何を言っている？
僕が受けていた一番重要だった任務のお話。もうちょっと早く気づけばな。
You guys look for a traitor?
でもまあ、クレアもレクターもおじさんの読みすら上回ってたし、今回ばかりは クロウの勝ちでも仕方ないよね。
は？
Crow is the leader of the ILF.
どうしてそこにクロウの名前が出てくるの？
なるほど、そういうことか。ミリアム、あんたの目的の一つは C の調査だったのね。
帝国解放戦線のリーダ
ー。Yep.
死んだ男が一体。
That's what he'd have you think.
C の行動パターンから情報局がプロファイリングして導き出した可能性のうち、有力な可能性の一つがトールズ士官学院の関係者というものだったんだ。でも C は鉄鉱山の事件でメンバー全員と爆死しちゃったし、その線は消えたはずだったけど、でも甘かったみたいだね。アイアンブリードの名前がなくってもんだよ。
You're seriously suggesting that it's Crow? That it's been him all along?
あの時クロウは確か助け出した行員を送っていって。
そして崩落に邪魔されたとかで結局後から現れたんだったか。
でも実は戻ってきて別のルートから回り込んでて。
Very high possibility.
仮面と黒装束をまとって私たちと戦って。
Before making it look like he boarded the airship, then sneaking back around to join the others, like nothing happened.
バカな。何を妄想じみた話を。
Let me hear what?
さすがに無理があるのではないか。
ガレリア要塞の時もそうだが。
You could have just as easily recorded something for that.
爆発した飛行艇からも C の声が聞こえたのだろう。そうだった。
それにクロウ、要塞の時はずっと一緒に行動してたもんね。
それは確かに。そして
我が名は C。帝国解放戦線のリーダーを務める者である。次なる我らの鉄槌、せいぜい楽しみにするがいい。
そうよね。やっぱりただの勘違い。
I mean, you could record that. Thank you, Sarah.
録音で何とでもなるわ。爆発した飛行艇にしても単純な動きなら自動操縦できるし、確かにアリバイは崩せるのよ。
そういうこと。この調子じゃ C はもちろん他の幹部も無事っぽいかな。
Then right now, Crow is.
ドライケルス広場に行ったということは、
凄腕の狙撃手に隙を見せたら終わり。もし鉄鉱山で飛行艇を撃墜したのがクロウなら。
確かにもう間に合わないわね。
これは孫うことなき国難である。
Oh, that was it. A well-timed bit of dialogue.
そして国難の前にあらゆる対立は乗り越えられるべきものであろう。革新派に貴族派。俗に言われるそうした名前のなんと空々しいことか。すでに皇帝陛下からも心強いお言葉をいただいている。このギリアス・オズボーン、帝国政府を代表し陛下の許しを得て。
Holy shit, you're taking quite the shot. That's a freaking anti-tank rifle.
正規軍、両方軍を問わず、帝国すべての力を結集し、クロスベルの悪を正し、東からの脅威に備えんことを。
言わせるかよ。
Where the hell's the blood? Up there it is.
あっけないもんだな。これで一区切り。あとは最後の仕上げか。
手を上げなさい。
Damn, nice shot. And that's all. That's the only thing that happened there.
やはりあなたでしたか。帝国解放戦線リーダー C。いいえ、旧ジュライ四国出身。
Oh, damn it, got her off.
やれやれ。出身は完璧に偽装できたつもりだったんだが。アランドールあたりに嗅ぎつけられちまったか。
特定できたのは先ほどです。偽装で撹乱されなければもっと早く特定できたのに。よくも閣下を。
まあ8年前にジュライが帝国に併合された時と同じさ。気を抜いた方が負け。こいつはそういうゲームだろ。あんたの親玉が好きだったなあ。
とにかく腹ばいになりなさい。これだけの仕込み、必ずや背景を喋ってもらいます。
ああ、それは無理だな。
You got more shit coming your way.
なんということでしょう。たった今オズボーン宰相が狙撃されました。そのまま運ばれていきますが、大丈夫なんでしょうか。おっと、なんでしょうあれは。南の空に銀色の影が見えます。と言っても音だけだとろくにわからないでしょうね。なら士官学院の皆さんには学院祭で楽しませてくれたお礼をしちゃおうかしら。
And Vita is showing her hand.
何を言ってるんだ。
これ僕たちに語りかけてきてるの。
Yes, she was.
響け響けとこしえに。夜のしじまを破り、すべてのものを美しき世界へ。
What the?
デートの広場。青の深淵の秘術、ファンタスマゴリア。
And now you have to show your hand because Vita decided to show hers. And to change the angle, we can't see shit. Looks like a giant version of the Courageous. 250R class aerial battleship. Noble Alliance Force's flagship, Pantagruel. Now we got mechs! Damn, these guys are tough. And they got armor piercers. First Armored Division, Heimdall Garrison. What is that thing? I don't know, but it ain't one of us. One of ours. It's time to avenge His Excellency. Yeah, I don't see that happening, buddy. So, what the hell is this? Fire! Where did it go? Oh, where did it? Oh, hi, buddy. What? Oh, they're super dead. Yeah, this ain't looking good.
貴族連合に取り込まれたラインフォルト第5開発部が完成させた人型有人兵器。古の機体をもとに大量の鋼鉄から組み上げられた現代の騎士。通称パンツァーゾルダってやつだ。
そんなものを動かないで。
そいつはできないな。バルフレイム級は西風に任せるとして、俺は俺のけじめをつける必要があるんでね。
しまった。
He's got a better one.
じゃあ。
Oh, damn it, I cut him off. Look at this too. Man, that was a bit of a letdown, huh? I'll give them an A for effort. We're talking about the Imperial capital here. Is that the best they could muster on their home turf? You gotta remember you have better weapons. The hard part's still ahead. Most of the Imperial army's putting out fires across the country. But they'll be back soon enough now. And who knows, they might have some anti-soldat countermeasures up their sleeves. Hey, anything could happen. Guess wants to watch out for the 3rd, 4th, and 7th Armored Divisions, huh? I think you guys are getting extracted now. I wonder whose side our little princess will take. That's for fate to decide. The boss would have wanted it that way.
ご苦労様、グリアノス。あの子たちにもちゃんと素敵な音を届けられたみたいね。
Hey, Blue Blanc. Found myself reminded afresh of the brilliance with which you shine as the second Anguis, Lady Vita Clotilde. Vast is the stage and beauties of the performance of the performance of the Azure Abyss. I fucked that up.
目の肥えた君がそう言うなら上出来というものでしょう。しかしリベール、クロスベルに続いて今回までも君少しばかり食い意地が張りすぎてるんじゃないかしら。
Ha! Your chastisements cutscene. We'll be proceeding with the next step of the Phantasmal Blaze plan, I presume.
そうね。クロスベルの鐘は鳴らされ、こちらの準備も完了したわ。オルフェウス最終計画が第2幕、減塩計画。第2楽章を始めましょうか。今見えたのは
Yep.
ええ、間違いありません。深淵の魔女と呼ばれる私の身内の得意技。特定のイメージを歌声に乗せて遠くに届けることができます。
Wait, the Witch of the Abyss?
あのミスティさんがそうだって言うのか。
Yep.
まるで夢でも見ているような心地だわ。
だが間違いなく現実だろう。
ま、そのことについてはとりあえず置いときましょう。
Do you though?
問題は宰相が狙撃されて帝都が占領されたことだわ。
そうだった。
まさか今頃父さんも。
Damn. Please let Sendestraya be safe.
あの巨大な飛行船に機構兵という兵器用意したのは間違いなく貴族派というわけか。
私の身内もあの映像に映っていた。ずっと行方が分からなかったのにこんなタイミングで。
Fee.
以前すれ違ったあの男たちはそなたの身内だったか。
最強の両兵団、西風の旅団。帝国解放戦線と同じように貴族派に雇われているみたいね。そして
やっぱり C の正体は睨んだ通りだったみたいだね。なんか青くてすごそうなのに持ってっちゃったけど。
クロウ、どうして。
校内に残った皆さん、どうか落ち着いてください。
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that.
今しがたラジオ放送中に不思議な映像が映りましたが、そのことについて学院長からの連絡があります。
学院生諸君、学院長のバンダイクだ。先ほど我々が見た映像はおそらく本物の可能性が高い。だが確かな情報はまだ何も分かっていない状況じゃ。現在確認を急いでおるので、どうかしばらく待機してほしい。
あの映像、他のクラスのみんなも見ていたのね。
How could she use a national radio broadcast to show something to just us and no one else? Is that even possible?
はい。私の姉さんなら造作もないと思います。
はい、こちらバレスタイン。ナイトハルト教官、これから緊急会議ですか？なんですって？当然私も手伝います。ええ、それでは正門前で。少し出かけてくるわ。君たちは絶対に学院から出るんじゃないわよ。
Yeah, tough chance.
何だったんだ。
どうやら尋常ではない出来事があったようだが。
もう十分すぎるほど尋常じゃないと思うんだけど。
What do you see, guys? What's wrong, guys?
西の方から何かが近づいてきている。
装甲車数台。この駆動音はあの人型兵器も来てるね。
Oh boy.
まさか
デートに続いてトリスタまでというよりこの学院を抑えるつもり？可能性は高いかも。貴族派、革新派の指定とか学院長みたいな重鎮もいるし、保護するか人質にするか、ま、どっちもありそうかな。
ざけるな。
狙いはどうあれあのような暴挙を認められるものか。
もしかして教官たちそれを食い止めるために？
Jostad armors tore through the army's tanks like they were nothing more than toys. Their instructors are strong, but with what they're up against, I'm worried they might not be enough. I'm not sure how much help we'd be, or if we'd will even be able to put a dent in them. But right now, they need all of the support they can get. They need Class 7.
言うまでもない。
どこまで力になれるかちょっとわからないけど。
こうなった以上はとにかく全力を出すだけだ。
私も全力を尽くさせていただきます。
立場がどうあれ無礼者に遠慮するつもりはない。
めんどくさいけどまあ。
God damn it.
母ちゃんの力どこまで通用するかな。
時間がない。正門へ向かうとしよう。
Alright, let's do this. Alyssa? Why are you also flustered? What's going on? Ferris, you're still here? What in idiot's name is going on here? I saw the instructor sleeping the academy through the front gate. They already left. Patrick, you have to stay here. You can't let them take over this building. Work with the other students as best you can. Schwarzer? What are they? Yeah, we're going to the front line. That's what we're doing. What in idiot's name is going on? I heard a war started in Heimdall. Don't worry, everyone. You'll be safe here. We'll show you to the auditorium. You can bunker down there. Toa, George!
君たちどうして
We're breaking out.
教官たちの助太刀に行くつもりかい？
That's exactly what we're planning.
迫り来る狼藉者を迎え撃たぬはアルゼイド家の名折れですよ。
無理をしない程度に全力で助太刀するつもりです。むちゃくちゃだよ。
あの映像は見たが、とんでもない兵器みたいだ。生身の人間で勝てる可能性は限りなく低い。それでもやるつもりかい？
We are. This academy's been has given us a lot. We made friends here, learned to better ourselves, and we'll be damned if we're going to let them just take that away.
参ったな。君たちが来たら止めろって教官たちに言われてたのに。
分かったよ。生徒会長として許可します。でもリン君たちはまだ軍人じゃないんだから。命が危ないと思ったら絶対に無理はしないこと。逃げるか相手に投降するか、とにかく死んじゃダメなんだから。ちゃんと約束できますか？
Of course.
約束します。
とにかく出る前に最後の準備だけはしてくれ。工具は持ってきている。アークスの整備も任せてくれ。
man. I don't have Crow on me, so... it never hurts to have a backup on this. Crow. Can't believe it. It was one of the terrorists all this time. Now he's gone and shot the Chancellor. On top of that, he's launched an offensive against the Academy. I'm still coming to grips with that myself. Now that I think about it, he was always around whenever something major went down, wasn't he? Even as far back as the Summer Festival in Heimdall, when that big terrorist attack happened. I thought something seemed fishy with all that stuff that happened in Ruhr. But I guess with the urgency of the situation, I didn't think too hard about it at the time. Still feels like it can't be real. Like this must be some gross mistake. I can hardly believe Crow is one of them, and I saw him confess it himself. The two of us first met him on a field study last year. He was easy to get along with, but there was something about him that seemed a bit hollow somehow. It didn't take long before Angie just went up and said it to his face. They really didn't get along very well at first. Still, the more field studies we went on together, the closer we all got. How did it come to this? Toa. Be that as it may, right now the enemy's at our gates, and I don't intend to let them have their way. We're going to protect this academy no matter what it takes. And when we find Crow, I want to hear it straight from him. I want to know what he's trying to accomplish by doing this. Rean. Okay. Do what you can. As Crow's friends and yours, we're behind you all the way. Thanks. Alright, let's do this. I'm pumped! I'm not ready yet. I was trying to talk to... Whoa, hold on a sec. Is that a chunk of Cimmerian ore you've got there? You mean this smashed up thing? Oh man, it really is! The stone's basically a super hard metal from a long time ago. I'd be able to modify your weapons into something insanely strong with one of them. As in, think of the strongest weapon you've ever used, and then think stronger. Really? Even one weapon that strong would be incredibly helpful, but... You said this was an ancient metal. Are you sure we can use it? Are you sure you can use it? That's what? This one famous orbital scientist figured out how to refine them not too long ago. I've read everything he's published on the subject, so I should be golden. If you've got the materials, I've got the equipment to make the magic happen. Even if you only got half fragments, I can put them to use once you collect enough. Josh works his magic yet again. Well, we'll go through the usual customization process once you're all ready. Just think carefully before you commit. You're not gonna find stones like these every day. We will. We're counting on you to make these weapons great. Ugh! Damn it! I need one more. Well, you guys are gonna be left on a cliffhanger. Anyway, sorry about that, but on Sunday I'm gonna be back. Oh, Jesus Christ, I have no CP. Anyway, next time I'll be back with Bloodstained again, on the coming Sunday, I mean. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great night, take care out there, and see you next time. Bye.